Hi, Paula here from My Whimsical Little World, and I just wanted to share with you my card album for the week. And in this card album, I'm featuring digi stamp Littlest Aviator, and she's just having a fun time there on her suitcase with her teddy bear, and off to a happier place. Okay, so this week I challenged myself a little bit with the album, and as you can see, it's a little bit thicker than normal. I'm really pleased with how it turned out, and this one is going to be flying overseas to a friend of mine, and I hope that she really likes it, and I'm looking forward to hearing what she has to say about it. Okay, so let's talk about, I'll tell you what I did and what I used. By now you should know most of the stuff that I used. Okay, so what I was going for was a pop-out storybook kind of thing, and I was going to put a sentiment of some kind here, but then I thought in the clouds I already have hello on here, so I thought that was just enough. And I really wanted to showcase the digi too, and just have her popping out and like she's really flying there. So that's why I didn't use a sentiment. And I also wanted some depths and some dimension here too. So what I had done is the top part right here, I raised it with some foam dots, and I also tore it up a bit, and on the bottom I just glued it flat. I didn't put her on foam dots. I wanted to lay her flat because I just wanted to create that depth and not have her compete with the top there or with the clouds. The clouds are silhouette cut, and I wanted to give them a puff sticker look sort of thing, and how I did that was by using the glossy accents. I just very carefully spread it around, not getting too close to the edge because it does spread out, and then of course just letting it sit and dry. And I inked up before, of course, I put the glossy accents. I put on my my all-time favorite tea dye distress ink on it, and so it kind of ran, which is really cool. The paper that I used is Pink Paisley Pen Pals, and great paper, love the colors. And the only paper that really bothers me from the collection is actually this one right here, that I felt like you really have to break it up because it just makes me dizzy. So I hope it doesn't make my friend dizzy, but I did break it up so that it wasn't too horrible on the eyes. But it's lovely, it's just too much for my eyes. Okay, so right here on this side for the little things that are hanging out, like the charms, I was able to find an airplane, and it also came, I think it came with these little blue charms, which went perfectly with this, and I found that at Michael's. The little tassels are something new that I found at Michael in the jewelry section, and it just looks like a tassel with ribbons, so that was different and pretty cool. Nice sheer ribbon. It's not hooked onto it yet because I'm going to be getting a plumber's chain for that, and I also want to reinforce that before I send it off to my friend. So right now I just have it just to see what it looks like and what it needs, and I'm thinking right now, even looking at it, I'll probably put a pink ribbon here as my friends had suggested to me over the weekend. I'm going to listen to you girls, and I'm going to put a ribbon there because it just looks like it's going to fall off. Alright, right here, this paper clip is from Heidi Swap, of course. And I'm starting to think now that the tape that she uses is duct tape, so I'm going to go hunting for duct tape at Walmart and seeing and pick up a pack of paper clips, because I bought all the paper clips from Michael's here in town and there's no more, so I need to make some. And of course underneath I have some ribbon to keep it together so she can tie it together. Okay, so what do we have here inside? Well, we got lots of stuff going on in here. I really took it to the next level, and I hope in the next one I'm going to take it even further. So this one I did, there's lots of room for her to put journaling and pictures of herself and her family if she wants to. She can do whatever she wants. There's lots of room. Don't hold back. I did an envelope. I really wanted an envelope here, and I saw a tutorial online, and for the life of me I cannot find it. And if you know it, can you please post below or just let me know where to get this tutorial. But it's for a pull-out string envelope that you put inside the albums. And I saw it one time, I thought I had it in my favorites, and it's not there. So what I had to do was, I needed something, and I didn't want to spend too much time on it because I really wanted to focus on my album. I went to Silhouette America and I purchased a Lori Whitlock mini album that had envelopes, and I just downsized it, measured it, and just put it in my Cameo program, my Silhouette program. And made it to size. And so here is the little album right there. But this is just one of the pages from the album. I only, I didn't want to put too many envelopes, so I just needed the 2 here. And inside there's room where she could put some pictures, make some notes, or whatever she would like. And I had initially put here magnets. And if you know me, sometimes I tend to say maggots instead of magnet, only just to tease my friends and they'll go for the shock value of it all. But I couldn't find any this time. Well, I did find some at Michael's, but they weren't strong enough, and I did try it. But once I had the tags in here and everything, it just wasn't doing what it should do. So I had to replace it with some Velcro. So my friend, I'm just going to give her a note and let her know just to be a little bit extra careful when she's opening that, so it doesn't tear the flap there. Now inside the pockets there are 2 tags right here, and I just put some circles. Mama Elephant or Simon's the stamp I picked them up from, and the little stamp I got from, she could put a little tiny picture there if she wanted to. I got that from the Silhouette America store. And then the back, I just did the line work with my stamp set from Lawn Fawn, the back to school backdrop. Yeah, I probably said that wrong, but it is Lawn Fawn, and it is now my staple stamp. And then you will see that I just went, well, you can't see, but my craft room is really messy right now. But I basically rated all of my kits, my Simon's stamp card kits that I have. And I went through all of them, and I just pulled a bag, and just whatever stamp set was in there, I just tried to see if I could use that stamp set in some way. So this book just has, for the first time, using my card kits. So it was really cool to do that. Just pick a bag and use it. And I found lots of cool stuff, and you're going to see some of that, and it was really, really yummy. So I made these little stamps right here. There's a pocket right there, and this time I put in 3 little tags, and again I left them blank. I also attached a little Heidi Swapp paper clip so she can attach another picture if she wanted to. And then I did the washi tape ribbon. I really love that idea because I'm always struggling with ribbon, but this works out perfect, and I got tons of washi tape. And then look at this yummy paper. This is what I found in my collection that I've been hoarding all this time, this delicious, delicious paper. And that's why I have the little gold paper clip right here. So, and it's a shame I only got a little bit, so I'm going to have to hunt that paper down because I love it. I just love it. And it looks like, it's craft paper, but it almost looks like corkboard in real life here. And then the foil, the gold foil. So it's beautiful paper, and I left it alone because maybe she would like to put pictures or something on it. And then in another kit of mine, I found some gold foil like rub-ons. So this one here says hi, and perfect. So I have a little bit of gold here and there, you know, just it'll come out. I couldn't, you know, when I first saw these, I saw them in gold, and I'm always tend to go for the silver look, and I should have got them in gold, and I just might go back and get them and switch this one for gold just so it matches, because there is, you know, except for the clip, there's really no silver, right? And it's right beside the gold. So now I'm double thinking that maybe I need to get the gold. But okay, I digress. Let's get back to it. Okay, so in this one here too, what I did was a fold, like a flip here and there. I don't know what they call it, the technical name is, and it's too late and I can't think. But I did it a little bit differently than I've seen it done. I've seen it done where you score and you cut on a 12 by 12 sheet. I didn't do it that way. I did it, I tend to not conform very easily, so I just went and did it my way. And all I did was I cut my paper out, and then I cut about a 1/4 inch more, and then I scored it and taped it to the sheets of papers, and I just find that it's a lot more sturdier this way, and there's not all that stress on the paper as you're, you know, bringing it opening it like this all the time, you know, because it's really pretty when you're opening up albums like this, you know, and eventually the paper gives. So I thought this would be less stressful on the paper. I was being nice to the paper. Here's more of a gold foil rub-on, thinking of you, and the clip says best on it, and I'm thinking now I will go back for the gold. And then I have the pen pal paper. I didn't want to hide it very much at all because it has so much wording, and I just wanted to leave it blank for her and she can fill it in with some pictures. And I only put the circle here because I have the circle on this side here. I'm getting caught here everywhere. There's a little bit of sunshine for you. There's none here. Actually, it was really sunny today. But I just wanted to balance, so that's why I have the circle here. Otherwise, I didn't want to touch it. I just wanted to leave it alone. And as you can see here, it's not fixed onto here yet, not until I get my plumber's chain. Okay, so that's what I did right there. And I also wanted to bring a little bit of the outside of the card album book into the inside, and that's why I have that little bit of tear with the peekaboo there. And I also did not cut it all the way to the bottom here. I just thought it looked better this way because it looked more like a waterfall, so I liked it. Different. I used, just to get a little bit more girlish into it, I put a cute die cut here that I got from a good friend of mine. Very creative, very talented person. I love how she thinks and the creations she makes. And she's got such a good heart. But I saw it and I thought, oh, this would be perfect. And it does. It goes perfect with it. I love it. And then, of course, this is only one paper bag. And so you have your little pockets for some tags. So I did the same thing again right here, just for some extra, making it more durable as you're opening, closing, and things like that. And then I made these cute little tags with my Elizabeth dies. It's after Lent, Bonnie, I can use my dies. So here is what I did with my Elizabeth dies. I did a little pocket here. I found in one of my Simon Says stamp wood veneers. See, I'm finding a lot of good stuff in there. And I did some liquid pearls, so you get a little bit of texture. I love texture and layers. I did some very faint stamping for lines there. I also stamped, because I had the airplane here, I wanted to stray away from the traditional tag, and what I did is great English there. I thought the ticket would be a great idea because of the airplane. That was my line of thinking. And then I stamped it with some wording just so it's a background. And it's a big, super duper big stamp. I've got it from Michael's. I must have. And then I have this paper right here which looks like airmail, so it goes perfectly with the plane there. And I added a paper clip from Heidi Swap just so she could attach some more stuff to it. And then, of course, I'm using my bling books. Now, I've been asked, Paula, what the heck is a bling book? Okay, the bling books, I don't know if you know, but these are the bling books. Bling books come in different colors. I got mine all from scrapbook.com way back in November. And I was getting them before they sold out. I was even on a waiting list for some of them. And then plus my good friend Tracy Sendu from the Embellished Connection, she too, I ordered some from her too, so I made sure that I was completely covered because I bought a whole bunch of these bling books to give to my friends for Christmas. I thought it was just such a cool idea. But and I also did lettering for them on each of their bling books. And anyways, okay, so a bling book is basically just that, a bling book. It has lots and lots of bling in the color of the wallet. And then after the wallet, once you used it, you can refill it if you want, or you can use it for pictures. Totally up to you. So that is what a bling book is. So the next time somebody asks me, Paula, what's a bling book? I'm going to tell them, go watch my video and then I will show you. And in case you're wondering, do I have all the colors? Yes, I do. I love the bling book. It's great. So there's some bling, and look at that, it's so cute, such pretty little bling. And on the back I did it again. I put some bling there just to finish it off there. And I also did a silhouette cut from Silhouette America, and then the hello paper there from the front of the book. I love that tag. It's so cute. This tag here, I found these cute little paper clips in tiny ones in my Simon Says Stamps, one of them. I don't know which one. And I just thought she could attach a picture. And then another Silhouette America cut, the bling book right there, because the bling is not just bling, it's also dots too. And then in the back, Happy You're My Friend, another stamp from one of the many kits that I have. I've been a member of Simon Says Stamps since they started, so that's a couple of years I think now. So yeah, I have a lot of stamps. But I'm having some superheroes coming to organize my craft room, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I use the big circle die. I love it. It's my staple too, that big circle die. So those are the tags for inside. So she's going to have, I hope she has lots and lots of fun finding pictures and putting them in there and opening up the book and just enjoying it. And then of course I use the washi tape for the ribbon too. And then we come to the end. So the end, instead of saying goodbye, I say hello there. I don't like saying goodbyes. And I also finished off the top right here. There's a pocket, and this pocket is, there's a little bit of give here. Thanks to my good friend Chantel. She's like, hey Paula, do it this way. And I was like, oh yeah, perfect. So played around with it, and I think I got it. I hope I got it. And this is what we got. So there's a bit of depth in the pocket, so you can store a little bit more. I also did die cut for a doily, and just to break it up a little bit, so she can use this as a background for some pictures as well. And again, the tags